have got just a couple. I seem to always find the American ones. So this is just one to talk around. Like I don't think this isn't that mental, but a recruiter has posted, I think it's a rec, the 3 most frustrating responses to a headhunt message. Number 1, who's the company? Number 2, what's the salary? Number 3, I'm really happy where I am and not looking to move, but happy to chat. Recruiters, what would you add to the list? In my head, I was like, I don't read any of those and think that those are frustrating messages. I think every single one of those is a buying signal. Actually, no response is worse. And actually a straight up not interested is so much worse. These aren't frustrating messages. I think you just got to look at that and be like, okay, who's the company? That's a buying signal.
Yeah.
What's the salary? Buying signal. Or what's the salary tells you what their pull factors might be or push factors.
But also this could be a chance to look in the mirror and think, what am I messaging? If I want a different response, how can I change up what I'm messaging?
And like, I when it said here, recruiters, what would you add to the list? I was like, mate, I could write a shit ton of things that I think would be much worse. Like, F off. Leave me alone, not interested.
You scum.
Get a proper job.
I just think he's probably struggled for a post that day.
I think so. That's got to have been the one, isn't it?
But particularly those first 2, for me, that would be, well, yeah, I'm happy to tell you, but at this point, I'd normally jump on a call. When can I ring you? And that for me would be like, great. I've got like you said, it's a buying signal. But even the I'm not interested, what are you interested in?
Yeah, exactly.
So I wouldn't be... What do you want them to say? Oh my God, that is the role of my dreams. I'm going to hand my notice in now. I'll accept it on the spot. When can I start?
It's
not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
What do you want them to say?
It's so delulu, isn't it? But again, I think these are posts for post's sakes. But that one there really did make me laugh because I just think people have got the wrong idea about what this game is sometimes. Like, I had a conversation.
If he's a rec to rec in particular, he's fucking selling to people that do his job.
I know.
They know exactly what he's trying to do. So, of course, they're going to reply things like that.
More so than any other sector that you work in. I had a conversation yesterday with Jamie, and we were having this exact same conversation that we've lost sight of what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Like, why do we send messages? Not to fucking do a deal with a reply.
No.
We send messages to get people on the phone. You get a reply back, wicked. We're one step closer to getting
people don't want
on the
to
phone.
fucking talk on the phone anymore. This is the thing. This is that's what I mean. It's like you're leading to it. You need to have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
You're not going to get, it's the same with BD. You're not going to message a client on LinkedIn and they'll go, yeah, do you know what? Send me your terms. I'll sign them straight away. I'm going to give you 20 jobs. I don't know who you are. We've never spoken. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen in the first phone call. I've had this exact conversation with multiple consultants this week. Get out of your head when you pick that phone up for a BD call that your aim is to pick up a client and pick up a job. I'd actually be concerned, as with a message, if somebody replied saying, yeah, I'll give you X, or yeah, I want that job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Anyone decent will be like, well, I need to know a bit more.
Of course.
Info. I need to get to know you.
I think it's honestly, I think it's so ridiculous. And I think hopefully that post is for a post's sake, right? And
I think it is.
Talking.
I think it is.
But actually, if there's anyone out there that is joining in the bandwagon and going, oh God, another reply.
Go and get a different job. You can tell I'm in a certain mood today, right? Just don't do recruitment.
Don't do recruitment.
Go and get a different job.
Yeah. That was nice and easy one. I figured it was probably a post for likes, but in my head, I was like, it feels game.
Did it get good engagement though?
It didn't really, no.
Waste of time.
But because it was, it didn't really. And I was looking at it though, because I was trying to have a look at like the comment section to see like what else people had chipped in with. And it's like someone had, I think someone in the comments said, not right now. Again, not right now. Great. Wicked. Like, all right, when?
Yeah.
Oh, let's jump on a call so I can understand when to give you a call back.
And so I know what you're looking for when the time is right.
Yeah, I think like...
If it leads to a conversation, for me, it's a success. Because do you know what it is as well? People are too transactional and they want now results.
Yeah.
They're not thinking ahead. And what makes an amazing recruiter, and if I don't say so myself, this is what I used to do, is you're thinking ahead all the time. You're not just looking for now candidates, now business. Great, okay, I can add that candidate to my future pipeline.
Yeah.
You're working on these people for later. Okay, somebody might have accepted a job now and you've lost them from your now talent pool, but I'm going to ring them in 6 months to see if they like that job because I might get them back on again. This has really riled me up, this has.
Trader Nessa is out in
I am out.
Right.
I love
it when you come out like that. That's so good.
I've had 2 coffees this morning. I'm on one.
Yeah, 100%. I do think I think it's a symptom of transactional recruitment created by 21 and 22, and also just a bit of self-entitlement. Fucking get out your own box, man. Just fucking just play the game that we're all here to play, not just win every single time. Anyway,
love that.
Yeah, good talking point, that one.
Well, I've got a humorous one for the next one. I fucking loved this when I read it. I think it's an American one again, and a rack to rack. So I've got to say, right, rack to racks get a lot of stick, but some of the best posts I've seen recently are from rack to racks. I've got to say, really funny, really clever.
Oh, I think I know who's that one by.
Brandon Quayham.
Oh yes,
I know Josh,
I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, but there was another one we brought up. I think it was yours last time.
Yeah.
Was it Josh something?
Josh Harrison.
Yeah, he does really good posts.
Good, yeah.
Really good posts. Yeah. But yeah, I loved this one, right? So you'll see it again, you'll see it come up. I hung up on a 750K, this is in dollars, biller for not knowing the phrase bread and butter. If you aren't saying this at least 10 times whilst pitching on a call, you're not a real recruiter. It's a tick. I said this to a candidate in New York last Friday who was billed 750 grand year to date for 2025. He had no clue what I was talking about. I couldn't believe it. I put the phone down on him and blocked the simpleton. Bill's $750,000, but doesn't know bread and butter. He won't go far. Right decision. I thought that's fucking good. Brilliant. That's the picture is just a piece of toast with some butter on it. I just thought, and I'm annoyed with myself because I didn't screenshot the engagement that he got, but I think it was really good because that's why it popped up in my thing. But I was like, I just love that sort of stuff.
I do as well.
Just poking fun out of our industry.
I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. I actually know Brandon.
Do you?
Yeah, he's actually placed with an agencies that I worked at. I think he's just set
up he's British, but
Brandon is.
He's hiring for. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
He's a good bloke, and actually, I could picture him reading that out loud.
I just thought I just chuckled. That's the sort of stuff I like to see. I just thought brilliant. That is brilliant.
I am here for all of that content at the moment. It's just what we were talking about before. Shit's hard at the moment and things are long at the moment. So actually a little smile when you come across those things is exactly what you need sometimes.
Yeah.
I've got another one that's about, this is a sales recruiter. And it starts with, in quotation marks, I'm more interested in basic salary than the OTE. This is a sales candidate saying this.
Okay.
And then the recruiter goes on to say, this was a conversation I had with an individual contributor last week. If you're in sales, this is a massive red flag to any potential employer. I speak to great salespeople who are willing to take a pay cut in order to find their next role, as long as their targets are achievable and they are well compensated for hitting them. If you are in sales and need a huge basic salary and not bothered about your bonus, it might be time to switch careers.
This is going to rile me up again.
This is a good one as well. This got really good engagement, actually.
Did it?
Well, to the point where he had to edit the post and add comments in at the top.
No way. Did he get abuse?
I think a few people were like, I'll read the edit. I'll read what his edit was.
Okay.
Which is, yesterday's post stirred up a lot more conversation than I expected. To clarify, the intention wasn't to say that base salary isn't important. Of course it is. The point I was trying to make is that in sales, the real earning potential should come from commission. I agree with all of the points about mortgage applications.
He shit himself, basically.
Living comfortably, poor commission structures, companies changing goalposts. But that wasn't the point of the post. In hindsight, it was poorly written. Yes, it was. But it has done wonders for my LinkedIn impressions. I love that he's got it up to it, but when I first read it, because I actually hadn't seen the edit, because I found the original post.
Oh, okay.
So I found the original post and I was like, what a numpty, man. It's like, I remember getting calls about like enterprise sales or SaaS sales roles when I was a recruiter. And I remember people being like, yeah, well, what's it going to pay? Bearing in mind, I was a contract recruiter and had a book and be walking away from a book. And I remember saying, well, I need to be compensated. And the recruiter that was calling me up about it I was asking him things like, well, what's the deal cycle? So I know how long until I'm going to get some commissions and stuff. And he was like, well, I don't really know, but this is the annual target and all this sort of stuff. I'm like, well, mate, I'm not going to, like, so you want me to walk away from 100 odd grand to come and work there? You want me to take 40 grand a year? And then you don't know when the deal cycle is, but you know that the target's 1.4 million, but I should earn.
You should know that.
All of that stuff is so shit. But I find it bizarre that some people think, even though this fellow apparently didn't, but some people think that salespeople should just always be on pitted salaries.
It annoys me.
Because it's ridiculous.
It annoys me.
It's like, I'm not like, we've got mortgages, we've got rent, we've got things to pay for.
And sometimes we all know this, the work in sales, not every month there's a blinder.
No.
And I had this during COVID because I was still employed in my old agency and I wasn't paid enough basic salary for what I was doing. And oh my God, I shit my pants. We went to COVID. Luckily, I did pharmaceutical sales. So after 2 months, we picked up again and I still wasn't getting as much bonus, but it was okay.
Yeah.
But I was on 28 grand and for a couple of months, I was like, and I know there was less outgoings during COVID because you weren't going out as much, but I was like, fuck.
I'm still spending
I was more than doubling my salary with my commission, but I used to do sales recruitment, right? And every single candidate I spoke to when I was doing the experience side before I took over even the grads were concerned about basic. Yes, they want to know their earning potential because they're massively motivated. But I tell you what else they want to know. They want to know what car they're getting.
Yeah.
They want to know, is it car allowance or is it company car? Because that affects their tax and all of that stuff. And they did want to be remunerate the word with their basic salary because a lot of them have families and we just have bills to pay. It was rarely I had somebody, the only time they would drop, and it wasn't a drastic drop, was, and this is maybe for the industry, if it was like a new drug launch or a new medical device that they were really interested in and they wanted to be a part of the build and the commission was going to be insane.
Yeah, like I said, passion piece.
And it was going to raise after a certain time.
Yeah.
So, but that never a massive... I've never heard that. No, I mean, I just think that's a load of shit.
I think in recruitment, right, because realistically, a lot of people just bill 150k a year, right? That's just what happens, right? So that makes sense to me that base salaries are super low. I mean, there's loads of people that bang on about what grad and entry level salaries need to be. Mine was 10 and a half, I think, when I started, and then it went to 12 quite quickly.
I think mine was 12.
Which again,
12 or 13, which is insane.
Which again, at the time, like I was in a house share. It was my room was 350 quid a month or 400 quid a month. Didn't have windows, but it was 400 quid a month in southwest London.
That's good.
And it was but it was all
the rent
was included. Yeah, the rent. So it was all right. And they had free biscuits in the office, so I used to live off of biscuits basically. But it's all very relational. But the concept of salespeople should really focus more on their OTE than
it's not guaranteed.
Ridiculous.
It's not guaranteed. And there's things out of your control, like I just said, like a fucking pandemic.
Yeah.
That affects your ability to earn.
Yeah.
Especially in recruitment, there's only so much we can control. I had situations where, we put somebody in a contract position and within the first month, the manager was like, nah, I don't really like them. They were doing a good job.
Yeah.
And they get rid of them. I can't control that.
Can't control it. And that's the thing. The one thing you can control at the front end of taking that role is your base salary, and you want it to be comfortable. And I used to always say to candidates, like, let's get this right? Like, we need to make sure the money's good. It's enough. It's comfortable. Have you done the numbers? Break it down.
Can you afford? Even people saying they take a drop, I'd be like, right, well, how is that going to affect, especially
That's a red flag. I love that he was like, great salespeople I know have taken pay cuts. If someone said to me on the phone, as a candidate said to me on the phone,
I'll take anything.
As one of my friends even said to me, anyone I know said to me, I would take a pay cut for that job. I'm like, brother, are you feeling all right? Like, are you not very good? Like, what is it? Like, how
are you going to afford... life.
I think that's the biggest red flag out of all of that post is someone said,
look, KOSI lives. We're in the cost of living crisis.
KOSI lives. So.
Can't take a cut.
No, exactly.
Nah, I think, again, he's shit his pants, isn't he? Because he's realised I tried to do a really cool post.
Yeah.
It's backfired.
And then done the edit. I think we've had a couple of edited ones now in KOSI, haven't we, where people have had to correct themselves or repost to confirm it. Like the guy that was talking about the doctors last night.
Yes.
Anyway, that's this episode's installments of LinkedIn posts.
They were good.
Nice.
Should we do stories? Well, not our stories, the
recruiter
minor consultant stories.
Yeah.
Are yours as well?
Mine is a a rookie story, and then I
love the rookie ones.
I love the rookie ones. Mine's a rookie story, and then it's an ops story.
Okay. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear the stories. Oh God, what one do I do first? Because these are bloody brilliant. No, because they were given to me on voice notes, so I was typing away last night, getting them written up. Because the one I told last time, I had minimal info on, and since I've had the full story, and I missed so much juicy detail.
Oh, really? The one that you read out last week?
Yeah, so I'm not making that mistake again. So, it wasn't all my fault, granted, but where are we? Episodes. I'm so organised. I've got a file in my Google files. Right. So, I love this story so much because I was in the company with this person when this happened, and I still remember it. So I was still classed as a rookie, really. I think I was out of my first year, but only just. And I'll never forget this, right? Never forget it. And this girl is a fucking legend. You would have loved her. She was brilliant to have in the office, like just a character. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. She actually watches the show as well, so she'll see this. So basically, she was trying to do business with this client for ages, and they just kept saying no. It's a typical her. So she got really pissed off and was like, I'm just going to take 3 of his .NET engineers out and place them with a competitor. Fuck you. Like, that was like, if you don't want to work with me, I'm going to make you want to work. You know what I mean? So, and they only had a small team. So those 3 people would obliterate the skill set in the company. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically she did it.
Yeah.
Placed them with a competitor. And she, at the time, we were using RDB. Do you remember RDB?
Yeah,
I think it's still around, actually.
It is. I've got a client coming off of it at the moment.
I fucking loved RDB. I loved it. Got a special place in my heart for RDB. So she put a note on RDB saying, now let's see if he needs any .NET engineers, and accidentally clicked send instead of save, and it sent to the owner of the company. And I still remember, she stood up from her chair and she went, Rob, because Rob was our IT manager. Yeah. She went, Rob, I need you now. And so needless to say, he wasn't happy and never wanted to work with her ever again. And it was like, I remember she was like, we need to retract the email. And there was nothing he could do, basically. So also another slip up that she made, she obviously didn't learn. She actually started a relationship with a client and forgot that all the emails are logged on RDB, and realised and had to have a very nice chat with Rob to get rid of all the emails. It was shit. It was a very embarrassing chap. She was like, Rob, can you just delete?
Yeah, please don't read them. Just delete them.
Yeah, delete them, don't read them. Fucking brilliant character. So I'll never I still have the vision in my mind of her standing up and being like, Rob, I need you now.
Mate, we've had so many emails sent to people, stories, haven't we, that have gone so wrong.
I've told you this before, though. That story is what makes me triple check before I set...
Triple? What's triple?
I don't know, I've just made it up. But, like, I have PTSD from her experience. Yeah. I check everything. Like, honestly, my whole recruitment career, because of that thing, it frightens the life out of me.
Let's see if he needs .NET developers now. That is such big dick energy.
I
love it.
I know. I just love that she was like, you won't work with me? I'm taking your people.
Yeah. Oh.
Those are the days.
Those are the days, eh?
This was about 12 years ago now.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, she sounds like a character.
Yeah.
I actually got sent this story in such a good format that I didn't need to rewrite it. I'm just going to read it exactly as it comes in. This is a good one. Year 2006-07. After a week of intensive training with one of the biggest companies in the business, let's call this guy Bob, because all legends deserve a mysterious 3-letter name, the rookie was brimming with confusion. Friday rolls round, the Q&A kicks off. Everyone's asking deep, insightful questions. Then this rookie raises his hand like he's about to solve world peace, looks the trainer dead in the eye and says, so, I've been thinking all week and I still don't get it. How do we make money selling CVs? Like, aren't they free?
What?
You could hear the cogs turning in Bob's brain. There was a long silence on the floor.
Was everyone like...
Someone coughed. A plant probably died in the corner in what felt like the longest silence ever. Everyone stared. Bob never came back for week 2.
You can tell he was really thinking about that, wasn't he?
How do we make money selling CVs? Aren't they free?
I can literally imagine it probably wasn't even that long, but felt like hours, the silence after everyone like, did he just say that?
Yeah, honestly.
So is that, he genuinely thought,
he generally,
after a week of intensive training?
A week of doing anything, surely you've got a grasp on how we make money in recruitment. I mean, what does that, it might say more about the training.
I was going to say, I might want to get somebody like me to come in and sort that out, but that is...
Right, that line is so good. So, I've been thinking all week, how do we make money selling CVs? Aren't they free?
Also, why didn't he ask that earlier in the week? Why has he waited a whole week to ask that question?
So good to be doing it right at the end. But yeah, honestly,
So he obviously got let go.
He didn't come back.
Oh, he chose not to come back.
He didn't come back apparently for week 2. He just didn't come back.
Well, he just didn't turn up.
He just didn't come back for week 2.
Maybe that's what he actually thought he wanted to sell CVs.
Yeah.
And when he realised that wasn't the job, he was like, do you know what? This ain't the place for me. I'm going to go and get a job selling CVs. Good luck, though.
Probably got a job at Indeed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they do, isn't it? They sell
and
CVs.
And then he started Indeed and made millions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is...
if you've got rookies join in, make sure they understand commercially how we make a pound note. I feel like you have to say it in black and white terms now to people. Like, do you know how we make money? Like, do you understand how we make money?
Some of them do, though. I've got a really very switched on group of rookies at the moment. They are a fucking dream to work with. But one of them, I could not believe this, because he's Gen Z, never used ChatGPT. He didn't know what it was.
No. What was he like? He doesn't know what ChatGPT is, and he's how old was he? Like, yeah, Gen Z.
I think he's either late teens, early 20s.
Right. Flipping out, must be.
I was like,
a rock. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm here for it though. I quite like it.
Yeah.
He's just living his life.
We used to work with a guy, call him Z for whatever. Like early on in my recruitment career, I used to work with this guy, and he, EastEnders syndrome. Have you heard of EastEnders syndrome? Basically, you're born, live, work in a square mile radius.
Oh yeah, God, I live in a town like that.
Yeah, this is this geezer, and he was a little bit of a blunt instrument. Like, he just didn't understand how things work. He was happy. He was just happy in this little bubble. Didn't know anything about anything. But he built loads of money.
Yeah.
He basically bought up half of that town. And then he's probably doing better than I am right now. But he was like that. And I used to think to myself, God, I'd love to live in your world, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love that existence.
I know, that's what it was. He knew what it was, but he never used it. Right. That's what it was. But yeah, I just think and I know some people be like, oh, he's never going to be a good recruiter if he doesn't use AI. Bullshit.
Yeah.
It is bullshit. Because he's fucking brilliant. So, yeah. Oh, I love that rookie story. That is
rookies. The
funny.
rookie stories are so
I wish
good.
I was there. That's the sort of stuff I love being in the room for. Because I find stuff so funny. Like, people to me are hilarious. Yeah. I would have just been like, I would have laughed.
The trainer must have been sitting there going, have you actually been with us this week?
I would have laughed, like belly laughed.
Yeah.